After being on one channel, I put down my computer pen. I looked up and said something like, I know what I need to do. Right after that, Exodus 20 came to me. I looked it up a little later. It is what this video is about. It is written that the love of many will grow cold. Use this video as a way to encourage and guide you and strengthen you in these last days. Prayed about if I was adding works. Heard, it's okay to try to do right. Isaiah 48. O that thou hast hearkened to my commandments, then had thy peace been as a river, and thy righteousness as the waves of the sea.
So give me faith like Daniel in the lion's den. Give me hope like Moses in the wilderness. Give me a heart like David, Lord, be my defense.
The Father's heart. David was a man after the Father's heart. The Father's heart is seen throughout the Bible. It's seen in the New Testament with a call for us to believe in His Son, Jesus, or Yeshua. Our Father's heart is also seen in the Old Testament. Jesus said in John 14, verse 15, If you love me, keep my commandments. Let's look at those. Exodus 20. Matthew 22. Jesus said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. Love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Keep the Sabbath holy. Honor thy father and thy mother. Love your neighbor. What that means. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house, neighbor's wife, not his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Benefits. To each according to his needs. If you want something of your neighbor's and go and get one for yourself, you might find it wasn't for you. The Lord knows what is good for you. Put your trust and faith in Him. No neighbor fighting. Less stress. Add to that, should you need help one day, that neighbor might be there for you, and maybe you can be there for them. It's also an opportunity to tell them all about Jesus. You don't kill anyone or steal, you don't go to jail. You don't commit adultery, you don't cause anyone any pain. There are others to think about besides yourself. Same thing goes with slandering others. Just don't talk about others. Take your concerns about them to them and the Lord. You also may not know all the details of the situation. My Father's heart. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind. Don't take His name in vain. Don't worship anything or anyone else. You also do what Jesus says, which is, if you love me, keep my commandments. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind. Love your neighbor as yourself. And you believe that Jesus died on the cross for you. That last one, you believe that Jesus died on the cross for you? Look at 1 Galatians and Romans 5.